What's up everybody, here the random guy. Today we're gonna be reacting to 10 most scary randonuatica videos, and make sure to subscribe to Chills. I'm gonna be linking the description there, the original video. And without further ado, let's begin the video.
Randonuatica is an app where you think of something that you want to see, and this app will give you nearby GPS coordinates to find it, but sometimes they are way more scary than what you were ready for. Number 10. A TikTok user by the name of Baddest Bunny on the Block uses Randonuatica in search of creepy stuff with a story to tell. The TikTok app takes them to one of the scariest Randonuatica finds on this list. By a river near a bus station, they find a discarded tarp by a mound of freshly dug earth. Under the blue tarp is a shredded black trash bag, inside of which they find a shovel and an object covered in red. Before you think they put this here themselves, consider the fact that she calls the police, who take interest in the scene and actually collect evidence instead of shrugging it off. Based on their reactions, I think she might be onto something.
Wow, that was actually scary. If I would have find something, I would have just like kind of put it, kick it a little bit if I see any bones or something. Yeah, I see it. I think so, it's real, because since they call the police and there's something red, like BLOOD, I can say it. But that's really scary if you were to find that. Imagine the middle of nowhere. But I mean, they seem too happy or smiling a little bit, so I don't think so, it's real.
Number 9. Steve Ronan knows firsthand how scary randonauting can be, and says the Randonautica app is not to be taken lightly based on his experiences. He and Josh tell Randonautica that they want to manifest something dark and twisted, in their exact words, and let the app tell them where to explore. Through the woods is where they are told to go. A mysterious light in the woods leads them to a pentagram painted on a tree, a symbol that's as dark and twisted as it gets, and
That's
it's
not
only
a
the
good sign to know.
beginning. Randonautica takes them to an abandoned house, and the same unexplained light is right there with them. It remains the same size no matter how close they get. The light takes them to the backyard, where it goes behind an object at 16 minutes and 50 seconds, so it's not coming from their equipment at all. Also, while they are exploring the area,
Probably be a glass
this
or
ghostly
something.
figure appears in the screen window. Tell me if you see it. It looks kind of like a face with two hands. While exploring the abandoned house, they see the face of another ghost in the hallway. At 21 minutes and 29 seconds, it's in front of the railing and looking down. That's when they hear the scariest sounds of all.
We're using an app called Randonautica.
Police calling for them to come out and explain themselves. Number 8.
Imagine just exploring and then you encounter with something like two police officers right there, or you're really in bad trouble. But I don't think so, it's fake, because since there was police officers, but you could see literally right there some faces, but they could just be edited. But literally there was police officers, so I don't think so they could fake that, because if you do a 911 call prank, but you get in much trouble.
8. A YouTube channel called Exploring with Eric relies on Randonautica to show them the scariest place they've ever seen, and it doesn't let them down.
I don't like dolls
They
when
soon
they're
find
hanging like
themselves
that.
at the end of a long dirt road with multiple signs, and one of them is a warning. Google wasn't able to translate the wording perfectly, but
Dolls are
apparently
the
this sign
most
says that
scariest
the property
dolls
is
I
owned
ever,
by a
like,
dangerous
literally,
witch
who
who
likes
has eyes
dolls?
on
I
them
know
at all
little
times.
girls like dolls, but
If someone
not
could tell
me.
me the full message, I would really appreciate it. They find two fences lined with creepy dolls. Some of the dolls are burned and have parts missing, as if they were used for black magic rituals before being placed on display as a
Look at
warning
that one.
for all to see. It must have taken a lot of time and dedication to collect so many dolls, and I wouldn't be surprised if the children who own them are being kept somewhere nearby. At the end of the road, they find 3 homemade mannequins wearing old clothes that could be scarecrows for a small garden, or more ritual props.
Do you guys see that?
Something looks weird about the one on the left. When they get closer, since I don't see
Why
any
would they get
crops,
closer? I wouldn't get in
don't
trouble.
think
It's a
it's a
private property,
garden.
literally.
The way
You'll
this
get
is all
so
set
much
up looks
trouble.
more like a memorial, if anything. I wouldn't be surprised if some passed on individuals were buried below the earth here, and I don't think I want to find out.
They have
A
different
little farther
hands.
up the trail, they find this old shack that looks more like a place to hold somebody, or something creepy like that rather than a place to live. They are about to explore the shed when they feel distant eyes upon them and go running.
I would do the same
have to
thing,
say,
literally.
that seems like the right choice.
Imagine finding a doll literally next to you in bed. You'll be like, in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. That would be so scary. You know how much freak out you will be in, so much in fear, and a lot of neighbors will be.
Number 7. A Pasco, Washington couple wants to get really scared, so together they concentrate deeply on finding a human through the Randonuatica app, which takes them to a random dumpster on a hot summer day. They peel back the lid and find a single trash bag that looks full. By now, they are sufficiently terrified that
You know
they
what
might
that
have
means?
actually found something disturbing with
You find something like that,
Randonuatica,
you know
and
what
so
that
they
means.
close the lid without exploring what's inside. After all, there's no need to call the police if you don't actually see anything. Number 6. The Everything
I would definitely
Paranormal
call
show
the
gets in
police.
on the scary Randonautica video craze and goes randonauting with paranormal creepy stuff in mind.
Now, just to let you know, my intent was paranormal creepy.
The TikTok app takes him to a random address and he waits for some creepy stuff to begin, which it most certainly does.
We've got, like I said, this dude's checking me out. I wanted something creepy. Yeah, this dude's just standing here, freaking staring at me.
Before he knows it, somebody is standing near his car. They're not moving, just staring him down. To be fair, what to him is a creepy man could just be someone wandering, who is in their parking space. But even when he leaves, the man is standing completely still, simultaneously staring at nothing in particular, and everything all at once. Number 5. Amanda and her friends want to see if randonauting is really a thing, and so they do something clever that I haven't seen in any other Randonautica videos. They write down what they want to see and never say it out loud just in case the app is listening in. They concentrate on finding a rainbow because they think that this object would be the last thing to be able to creep them out. They were wrong. Randonautica helps them find this unforgettable experience that has them screaming in their car. It's a multicolored rainbow fence, followed by a real one not too long after. That can't just be a coincidence, right?
Literally, how can you find a rainbow kindergarten or have your daycare and a rainbow at the same time, and the other rainbow? Literally, that's a coincidence, but I think so. How can the app know that you literally want to search that? Probably they say, I heard that the app feels you and does what you want to do, or the happiness, or source stuff like that. I literally don't know, but what a coincidence when you find the same rainbow daycare and another rainbow, and she was not even talking.
Number 4. Here's a video that shows how Randonautica can be scary without even trying. A YouTuber named Nolan goes randonauting with his friends in search of the color orange. The app takes them to 2 orange cones, no problem.
Cones, orange cones.
No.
They are weirded out but not entirely convinced, so they decide to go randonauting for something more obscure that would be creepier to find, like the number 4.
So we're doing a number?
Yeah, okay. So
4?
Not only do they find the number 4 prominently etched into a concrete handrail, but get this, the location that's given to them to find the number 4
It's 4 minutes away?
is exactly 4 minutes away. Now they are getting creeped out and
No.
concentrate on a color that's hard to find in the countryside at night. The color blue. Not only does Randonautica take them to a pack of blue gum, when they go back to their car, they find out they were parked by an empty energy drink with blue lettering this whole time. Number
Oh my god, so much coincidence going on. Like, first it was a daycare with rainbows, and now the number 4 in 4 minutes to get here. And blue spot, blue monster drink energy. Like, literally, wow, like, how so much coincidence. I should try the app later on, but I guess I don't want to risk my life and I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm gonna try one day.
3. A YouTuber named Mia Cole has what she describes as one of the scariest Randonautica experiences ever. That doesn't begin until she's come home from a long day of randonauting. Earlier that day, the TikTok app took her to a location where there was a weird windmill by the woods. She didn't find anything else odd, but this is where something odd might have found her. More than a few people have pointed out
I
how
see it in the
later that
background.
night, a weird pair of glowing eyes appear to be watching Mia Cole from
Probably
the
be a
window. It could be a cat or something, but if the viewers are correct, it could just as easily be something that followed Mia Cole home from the woods, something that wants to get in. Number 2. A YouTuber named Jake Carlini and his friends all want to experience creepy Randonautica moments, so they summon the scariest thing that comes to mind: forest clowns.
We're all gonna think about clowns.
Oh,
The
I
app takes them
I
random
really like
to a
clowns.
scary location
I don't care
in
how
the
scary they are.
woods
They're
that creeps
cool.
them out even in broad daylight. A bird calls overhead, but listen closely, and you'll hear creepy noises coming from deeper in the woods.
Do you guys hear that?
Circus music, to be precise.
I hear circus music.
Oh my god.
It's not like an ice cream truck would be driving out here, so there's no reason for scary sounds to be playing in the middle of the woods. They leave before they can get a clown sighting on video, but maybe they'll go exploring there again one day. I've got a challenge for you.
literally
Since
didn't
you've made
hear
it this
any
far, why
clown
not like this
music?
video and hit subscribe in the next
But,
5
I mean, probably that was
seconds,
a
because
mistake.
I
But I
upload
didn't hear
4 new
any
scary
clown music,
videos
literally.
every week. If you're curious about
Probably
what I
was
look
kinda
like in
fake
real
because they
life,
didn't
then go to my
edit it,
Instagram
but
at
I didn't hear
DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. A YouTuber named Noah DB5 hopes to find creepy haunted places to explore around his campus, and so Randonautica takes him to a nearby cemetery, but not just any cemetery.
Oh god, there's more screaming as
No.
we're approaching the graveyard.
A cemetery with scary, screaming noises
Probably
at
be a
night,
bird.
and later on, while exploring a different area, he hears the same scary noises again, this time from deeper within the woods.
Okay guys, hold on. I'm not kidding. Something from the forested area. We're hearing noises right now. I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could... What is that, dude?
This sounds like it could be some kind
Better
of
run
wild
away.
animal
This
to
might
me,
probably be
but
a
other
witch.
people are saying that this could be a mysterious creature like the rake, and that he is most likely being followed.
I haven't heard the rake. How
Noah
does this
has
sound?
asked if you would subscribe to his channel and check out his other videos like this one.
Probably I'm gonna go check out because he said like he had another video about that, but pretty much that's it. And I wouldn't even try to even just go in a cemetery, which probably was paranormal stuff will ever happen again. Like everything will always be in the cemetery, and I wonder why. Not always, but they say in the church will be. Like any kind of church would all be scary and paranormal, but I don't believe it. But I guess one day I would try to do the Randonuatica. I would try to explore it, but like I said, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to make my life in danger. Last time that I tried it, it sent me to a cemetery with no reason, and I was like, it was like almost 1 mile, but it was not like here, like on the other side, but there was 1 mile, and I was not gonna risk it. I don't want to risk my life for it. End of the video, and I hope you liked it, and I see you next time. It was actually really scary, and I'm shaking right now, kind of. And I'm not a scary kid, but I do like clowns. I don't see them. I see them scary, but they're actually cool. Even though if there was some reports about it. But hope you like the video, and thank you for watching. Thanks. Bye.